What's up, guys? How's it going? Welcome back to another video here on the PokerStaples channel. We are back in Berlin. I'm in the taxi right now. It was a good trip, but I'm excited to be back and get on the grind. But we have lots of footage coming up for you guys, and today we've got some deep runs. I don't remember what they are, but they're awesome. Trust me, okay? So make sure you check out the video, drop a subscribe if you wouldn't mind. Without further ado, enjoy the video. I didn't think this was going to be a reality today, you guys. Been a bit under the weather, ear infection. My ear is popping nonstop. I was doing some reading online, and basically it's like the tube between my inner ear and my throat. It's kind of clogged, so it's popping like 25 times a minute. Just pop, 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 pop. Really annoying. So, just been chilling out, like playing a little bit off stream over the last couple days, trying to get healthy and feeling in a good state. Fired up some tournaments tonight, and we're streaming because we got a situation on our hands, you guys. We got some deep runs, so I figured I can't let this be without you guys seeing it. So let's do a review of what we have. I'll start with the least exciting stuff. 109 PowerFest PKO. We are a little bit above starting stack with 84,000. We have this 55 6-max Bounty Hunter, where we've chipped up from 50K to 120K, which is great. $22 PowerFest. This needs to be in purple, so let me fix that. No, there we go. 22 PowerFest. We are in a good spot. 152 to 384 with 1375 in bounties. Now to the hype stuff. We have the 109 Classico with 775,000. We're in third place of 41, and that here's the prize: is 6,000 for the win. 41 left. We're in third, so that's really, really good. And then the other hype news is the PowerFest 215 deep. We are 34 of 104. It pays 88. First place is 25,000 in this event. So those are the 5 tables we're rolling with. Thank you guys very much for being here. We'll do our best with the situation we have, though. We've made the money. Red felt hype. Look at that, guys. Red felt hype, and the stream started like 15 seconds ago. Not bad, if I say so myself. 2 pair taking down a big pot here to 168,000. That's a pretty solid start. Yeah, I'm monitoring it, dude, as much as I can, for sure, Crumbs. I don't feel as if we're going to call this reshove for 12 big blinds against kings. We need a jack or a diamond. Oh, a jack and a diamond. No problem, man. Come on. 300K coming our way. We're up to 900,000 now, chipping up. That is awesome, dude. We're chip leader. Gonna go for a little bluff here with our queen high. Just gonna bet 8750. Try and get some small pairs and some king highs to fold is what we're targeting. I don't think they're ever gonna fold an ace or a jack, and an 8 probably not. If we wanted to try and get an 8 to fold, we should bet like around 20K. I don't think the risk reward is worth it for us. So we're just going to bet small, and small works. Small is plenty fine. Take it down, fold the king 4, the queen 5. We're going to fold as well. In the future, I'll be focusing on, promoting and growing party poker as much as I can. This is a call when they shove for 10 big blinds. We have ace 4 against ace 7. Unfortunately, they hit a 7. We need a 5. Oh, it's a 5. Let's go, man. Up to 850K. That is a sick bank for us. Let's go back to the aces. Running hot to start the stream, man. Come on. Let's go, chat. We're not going to get any action, which is too bad, man, especially with the bounty on our head for 13 big blind shove, but it's okay. An interesting situation here. They shove for 44 big blinds. We have 8s. We cover for a bounty, and they shoved over a min raise, call. I think this is a rejam with that bounty equity. Think it is, man. Against ace queen, we're flipping. All right. Dodge the 4, queen, or ace. Beautiful. Wow, beautiful times. We are spinning ridiculous stacks. We have 115 big blinds, 288,000. This puts us in 4th place. Let's go back to main bay. The 109 Classico. Raise up ace king on the button. Oh, harder. I already shouted you out. It's too much action, dude. Forgot if I shouted you out or not. I'm going to rejam here with the bounty in play. We are going to risk 48 big blinds against this opponent, but I think it's fine with this bounty in play. So we'll go for it. King, queen overcalls. That is pretty crazy for that amount of chips. We win a huge side pot and the bigger bounty. We lose this one, but like we're a chip leader now. 1 of 94 with 48, 13 in bounties. Not quite salmon felt, but still no complaints here. 5 away from the money in the 215 PowerFest. Let's go to the 22 PowerFest. 182 of 239. It pays 152, 1375 in bounties. And we have the ace-king pre-flop. Going to call the jam against ace-queen. We need a diamond or a king. Really surprised it didn't come, honestly. We've just been hitting all those today.
1375 bounties are finished in the 22. GG. Smallest buy-in on the table. I mean, it's on the screen. That's okay. Let's move this to a feature spot. There we go. All right. So, do we have everything we want to have here? Do we have everything? Well, first we're going to start... Ooh, actually. Check jam. 20k in the middle. They have 47k back, but we cover for a bounty here, which is somewhat relevant. So I think we get to check jam a little bit wider than normal. I wish they had like 40k, then it's a slam dunk. 47 is kind of close, but we check jam and we will take it down. King, queen, definitely worth an open here. 7-handed. 8-handed tables on party, so 24 is the final 3 tables, which means we're at the most unbalanced we're going to be until we're at 17, and then until we're at 9. So raise it up, 7-handed, fish on a heater, another senior for sure. Played a decent amount against them here on party, and then also on stars for a long time. We see queen 10-7. I don't mind checking back here. We have 1 overcard, which protects against, you know, there being 2 overcards, which is a little bit worse. And we don't mind pot controlling. Not protecting from too much. We see an ace on the turn. I think I'm actually going to bet this turn. It's not good for our hand, but we're going to get 1 bet in here. I think doing it on the turn is better than on the river. We see shove here. Bounty in play. Easy call with the king, queen. They just flop quads. All right, dude. All right. Come on, man. Quads? Like, give us a sweat, dude. Like, flop us like a jack 10 and then hit 9-9 turn river, so we have the sweat at least. But not just on the flop. Most boring sweat I've ever seen. So you shove under the gun for what, 15? Yeah, I got to call off with the king queen here. It's got enough equity against this shove. We are flipping. King. No dice, man. No dice. We are in the money of the 215 Power Fest. Get your Stap Reds out if you're a sub to the channel. $528 cash is locked up. And it's $25,000 for the win in a good spot. So let's make it happen. We are 10 of 20 now. Middle of the pack with our 664K. Still doing just fine, though. So no sweat there. Go to King 4 suited and raise. Whoa. That is fun. King Queen 10 with 2 spades is fun for everyone. And a bounty in play. This could take us into a bounty spot where we've actually got a profit in the tournament. We can get it done. We're going to bet on the bigger side here. Long thinking a call and a pretty nice turn. 3 of spades giving us the flush. There's 1 hand that beats us now. The ace high flush. And I think just shove now. Even though it's like kind of a scare card for them, I don't think we have any other choices for sizing, given there's a pot in there already. They call. We take it down. That's a huge pot, man. That's really, really big. 370,000. We're already in a great spot. That'll put us even better. And we're salmon felt official, dude. Are you guys keeping track? We got red felt. We have red felt. We have salmon felt. In a 55, 109, 215. It's all right. I'm just saying. Ace king of diamonds. This is a spot. It's a reshove here. And it's a reshove here. And if it goes raise, reshove, it's a jam over the top as well. We're not folding at this point. It's nice that they 2.5x as well, because it gives us a bit of extra money we can win with the rejam. Call by ace king. All right, chop it up. Chop it up, man. Chop it up. We had a 2% free roller, so we'll raise king queen under the gun. No small blind. Folds around to zip electro. Who folds? All right, take it down. Here with king queen, Dinos Law opens. Could 3-bet, but I think flatting is okay as well. Sometimes 3-bet, sometimes flat. I'm going to flat this time. They check, I will check. They check, I'll check. It's kind of interesting here as to whether I want to turn my hand into a bluff, but they bet 80,000. Give credit. Give credit. Let's go back to the aces here. 8 of 43. Actually, I don't know if you guys have seen this. Pace 24, we're in a good spot. We have some bounties. We have the nuts, but no, they fold, man. They fold and we have the nuts. All right. Okay. Ship the money, Dottie. 2750 bounty coming our way. Takes us up to 8850. All right. Now we have ace king in main bay. Also ace queen in that table that we just won the pot, but ace king is a big one in the 215. 583 cashed. Next page up at 56. Along thinking a call in the big blind. Jack 3-5. Jack 5-3 on the flop. Rainbow. Pretty dry board. I think checking back is a good move to start. So we'll do that. Deuce on the turn. Kind of like the situation here. I think that they're going to bet a lot of like 6-7, 6-8, 7-8, diamond draws, 4x hands. They don't have all of their deuce 3 or 5x as well. They fold some of those in the big blind. So I think we have a pretty easy peel here on the turn. They bet quite small, which is awkward. 9, probably not a card they're going to bluff with here, honestly. They have to expect all of our ace highs to call, so I don't think they have any 9s. I'm considering a hero call down here. I don't think that card helps them. Again, like all those hands I just mentioned missed. 4x, diamonds, the 6x straight draws, all of that. I don't think like 9, 10 are the sorts of hands they're going to choose here, so I don't mind the hero call down. They bet quite small, but still I think it's okay. So I'll call. Bet 7-9. I mean, my read is good, except I didn't think they would bluff 7-9, 9-10, 9-8 type hands. I think they're bluffing too much on the turn. If they choose to bet those hands, they should choose 6x, they should choose 4x, they should choose diamonds, they should choose like king and queen highs as opposed to that. So I wouldn't have put that in the range. No regrets on the call down there, but we do lose the pot. We have an open-ender against a very deep stack here. This is fun. We cover them. We have some nut outs. 10 is a straight, but spades get there. It's a very strong hand, but spades get there. Still think worth a bet. I still think worth 2 streets of betting, actually. But if we get check raised at any point, life is pretty rough. Go for a bet 147,000 on the river, getting that big value, bro. Whew, we have a lot of chips, man. 700,000. Just chill, bro. Makes the call with the 6s bottom set. I understand it. Wasn't planning on streaming today with a bit of an ear infection, but we're here. And we're live. Jack 7-5 on the flop. I like betting. I think 50K into 135 is cool. We have a lot of good turns to bet. Ace, queen, king, 9 and 8 are all pretty good barrel cards. Queen is definitely a good one, especially because we don't block 10-9, 10-8, 9-8, which are decent cards for them to peel flop with. So we're going to bet on the turn, 125 into 236. Put pressure on the 7x, the 5x, and those straight draws I mentioned. It's really tough for them to continue. And, of course, we can hit an ace or a 9 to make us the straight on the river. A king to probably give us the best hand if they don't check raise here on the turn. And a 10, you never know if they get sticky with a 7. So we're in good shape in this hand, but let's see what develops. Check call is very interesting as well because it's not representing very many hands at all. It's representing Jack X if they check call here. I guess sets may check call the flop just given the stack depth here, and the board texture. I think for a long time in call, as I mentioned, this is going to be one of the worst cards to barrel for that reason. They have a jack. They're most representing a jack on the turn when they think for a long time in call, so like they probably just made trips. And they did. Ayah. Down to 361,000, but I'm happy with how we played the hand. Final 16 now, so the final 2 tables, $400 locked up. Here it is, man. Get ready. Chat. I need you all to cross your fingers at home. $611 cash, but it's 25 bands for the win. 25,000. This could be our first step to getting there. I'm all in. This is the first step of many. Let's make it happen. Pulls around to John King. Calls with 7s. Hit me with that queen, king, or ace. No! GG, you guys. $611, 50th place. Disappointing finish. What are you going to do? Can't win them all. You can't win them all. I thought you might be able to, but not quite. We're going to have to win this one for 6,000. And this one for 2,000. That'll be okay. No party for me in the big blinds. Rather deep stack on this table, sitting on 500,000. I'm going to bet here. This is backdoor ace of diamonds, and I don't love checking their hand. I just think we so rarely win. If they have a small pair like 7s through deuces, they're going to check down and we lose. And then if they don't, they're going to have a pair a lot. So we bluff the small pairs. We put a lot of pressure on like an 8 and a 10 in this situation with the bet sizing. And we can pick up equity like this, or hit an ace against some of those hands like this. So now on the turn, we pick up the deuce of diamonds. I don't think we're going to get check raised enough to make this a check. They decide to lead, which I actually like because it means they're probably more likely to have straight draws, especially with us blocking the nut flush. So I think we have often the best hand right now. Interesting. Interesting, man. I don't know how likely it is that they're going to do this with 2 pairs and sets. They're saying I have a flush. And it's hard to have a flush. This might be a hero call down. We block the nut flush. 2 doesn't help any of those hands. I think this is a hero call, man. I think it's a hero call. They have a flush. Okay. Sometimes they're going to have a flush. So be it. We're on 500K. We have Queen 10 suited here. This is a shove for 10 big blinds. 7-handed. 14 of 15. We're not even in last? Oh, someone has like 5,000 less chips than us. No, we get a call. No! We're dead. Oh, man. 15th place for $400. GG. We got 1,000 cash. Like, we got a profit locked, but dang it, dude. And we have a bounty hunt. $57 bounty, $24 bounty. They shove for 22 bigs. This overcall. King 10 suited has got a decent amount of equity. I think it is a call. So let's gamble, my friends. King is good for the side. So we win some chips, and we win this bounty of $57. Aces win the main pot, though. We're in the money, chat. Get your red felts out. Should update in a second. There it is, 66 cash plus the bounties. Call it 210. Raise up Jack 10. Call these 3 and fold to these 2. How much the ranges change in micros? Quite a bit. A doustaja. Sometimes I feel like people are going crazy. They are. They're often going crazy. And I can't put them on ranges. Sometimes you're playing a guessing game. We have to call here for the bounty. An 11.5 big blind shove. They have kings. But we're going to hit a jack. Oh, man. I was really looking for the call there. Definitely go with it here for 5 big blinds, guys. So let's try and get that $41 bounty with a terrible queen deuce. That's a deuce. Hold it. Diamond ball to seal it. Don't need it. Deuce is enough. $41 bounty coming our way. Just shy of 700K again, 675. But the bounty king, I'm pretty sure, $187 in bounties right now. All right, it's folds around to us with king jack. None of these stacks shove. I'm going to go for a limp call here. Pretty strong hand. I raised to 56K. We'll call. Hey, good flop. Just call. I don't think there's enough to... with clubs, it's interesting. Do I just want to raise? Let me go for a raise. Basically, I'm committing myself at this point. I don't think they're going to have enough combos of like ace-jack or jack-deuce, jack-3, I think are pretty unlikely. I think we have the best hand here a lot. All right. I'm going to go for it, actually. We have about a pot-sized bet left. It's awkward, though, because we're getting called by very few worse hands and a lot of better hands. Then also there's a lot of value in protecting on that turn, too. We have an open to 2.5x on the button. Definitely a rejam here for 20 big blinds with the ace-3 suited. Covering for a bounty. It's a profitable reshove even without the bounty. That's just a bonus for us. They have ace-jack. 7, 8, 3. We can't do it, guys. Unfortunately, we're down to 230K. Unlucky. Not a lot you can do there, though. It's just a profitable rejam. We ran into a better hand. We can come back, though. Ooh, here it is. Okay. So we shove it in. Now, can we hold? This is step 1. Step 1 is in progress. Someone else, like, get involved for the bounty. Overshove or something. No! They have us beat! Oh, guys, GG. 10th place for 292. That is disappointing, dude. I'm not gonna lie. There's some disappointing finishes in those 3 deep runs, guys. Like, I'm not upset at all with how I played. I think I played well. I'm happy with it. I had a profitable day, so I really can't complain. But we had 3 real shots at the real money. 25K up top, 6K up top, and 2K up top, and we ended up cashing for a total of 1,300.
Thank you guys so much for watching. Some good runs today, and we're gonna get back in it in another 2 days with another highlight for you guys, okay? I'll be streaming a bunch on Twitch starting up this Sunday. Knockout series is kicking off, so make sure you guys tune into the Twitch stream as well. If you haven't checked it out, this will be a good time to do it. Do some giveaways, we'll do some home games, and then some big tournaments like 500s and 1Ks and stuff. So I think you'll like it. Thanks so much for watching. Check out some of the other videos, but until next time, we'll see you later.